All right. What is up, folks? How's everybody doing? So, yeah, long story short, let me explain this to you. First of all, we're going to continue to stand up. That's what this is. This is the real uprising. You understand? We're going to always stand up. When it's time to stand on business, it's time to stand on business. There's no more games. There's no more fronting about it. There's no more nothing. It's just we're standing up completely. Like I said, we already defeated all these folks, all these evil people. We've already won. We already got the victory in the bag. Oh, here we go. Gonna play games with my phone screen. All we got to do is keep on pushing forward through these antics like that, through this nonsense. You understand? It's all we got to do. Keep on pushing forward. I'm getting videos on Austin now, on Austin, Texas. It is crazy how it's being turned into Gotham. And I figured I was going to have to go save Austin too. And I am going to have to. So we'll see what happens. But as soon as we get the bread and get the money, yeah, I'm going to have to get to work in Austin at some point too. Because they've effectively let the city go to hell. Okay. And it's getting worse every day. So it is what it is. You know, like I said, what I do is very real. These people can stare, doubt, pretend, whatever. You know, like I said, that stuff on here, that stuff is just comical at this point, man. It's just funny how y'all can't seem to hold it together. And it's so funny because in reality, they can't do nothing with me. So they resort to going and typing in a chat room. That's what all that is about. It's just about people who couldn't succeed and then they feelings because they can't handle the fact I'm getting attention when I'm not even asking. I'm not out here for attention. I'm out here to get busy. I'm a thug. You gonna talk to me right? Believe me. Yeah, and I don't ask twice either. Hold up, we're gonna get some more money right now. All we do is make money. They and they feelings. I love it. And I'm back. But yeah, like I said, Austin, all that stuff happened. Like I said, you got all these people. I mean, like I said, it's a waste of time for me to talk about matters that are already won, man. God already told me. I received divine confirmation right now. It said, "Be still, angel, and let God get justice for you," basically. It said, "Let God avenge you." So I'm an angel, like I said. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing for me to do. It's not my thing. Like I said, I'm not worried about internet stuff. So I 100% listen to God. God gonna handle everything, right? God gonna handle all that like He been doing. He already been handling it. I know that. I've been saying that. God handles all. You feel me? God always comes to bat for me. You know what I mean? And He's gonna be there for Christina too. God loves us. But yeah, like I said, we're in some very dark times right now around the country, around the world. And God made me for a time like this, sculpted me, and y'all don't see it the way I do, man. I see it like everything happens for a reason. You might not understand it all the time. Like you can't lean on human understanding. You know, this government is nothing but evil and corrupt. They're who are doing this. They just said out in D.C. I already got confirmation. I think it's in Washington D.C. or whatever. They already trying to make tons of arrests of the homeless. This is what they do. This is what they do, and this is the games they play. Okay? So we as a people got to learn how to unite and come together. 100%, we need to start standing up for each other and defending each other. That's why I was always right with the homeless, whether I was or not is irrelevant, but I was always right there with them. That's why God put me in those places to learn to deal with the people and realize that these are all my people and they're real people. Um, we can't ever think we're too good for people, man. We got to really start uniting. Like I said, this is supposed to be United States of America. We have to be united. United we stand, divided we fall. Right? That's what this is all about. And in my opinion, no matter what, you know, it's teaching us that. I feel like it's God's way of teaching us. Whether we understand it or not, God is teaching us that there is power in numbers, there's power in unity, and we have to have love for each other, and we have to come together. And it's just that simple. But they already said that a bunch of the, most of them are corrupt in Austin anyway, but the corrupt officials, they're all quitting their jobs because it's getting so bad out on the street. This is recent news. This took place recently, this change. It was already bad. It always was, but it's getting worse. And we were talking about this about a year ago. So I knew it had gotten worse. And why did he get worse? Because I'm not out there, you know? So the thing is, when they say we need thousands of officials to make this livable again and make this better. No, they're the problem. They're why it turned that way. Because they're corrupt. They don't do anything. They don't care about us. They're the problem, not the solution. You understand? What we need is Batman. I can fix Austin. Okay. I have the we will have the financial resources. I have the mind. I'm a genius. I can fix Austin. I can use the, Bruce Wayne resources. I can use the resources, the money. I can fix it. Just like I can fix it down here. But that's the crazy part. We doing better down here than they are in Austin. As hard as I think it is down here, as many problems as we have, we're better off than Austin. Isn't that crazy? You'd much rather be here and live here than live in Austin, dude. Trust me. Austin is a lot worse. It's getting worse and worse. They've noticed an uptick in you know what crimes within Travis County jails. This is all facts. You got scrawny, super skinny, fragile so-called YouTubers running around getting themselves arrested. I saw that. All for views. I mean, these are people who can never compete, you know. These are people who will never come close. I mean, like Christina said, everybody knows I'm the king of Austin. That's my city, you know. So we'll be back. We'll be going to Austin. I'm gonna have to go to work in Austin at some point. I don't know what a rush I am in to do that, but we're gonna have to fix the city up and change it the right way. It's all. We're gonna have to make a positive change because they can't do it. It's not just they can't, they won't, they can't. I mean, they're not capable. The reason things got this bad was because of the government and all these corrupt officials. So the way I see it, it's like God is setting the stage my opening debut because I'm the top resource, I'm the number one asset, and I'm what's useful. And the world is mine. I mean, so you already know he gonna have me on bat pods and everything, doing what we do. You know what I mean? And what do I really have to lose? God is with me. You know what I mean? There's nothing the enemy can do with me. Nothing. And Batman's going to be impossible to catch pretty much. Literally impossible. And that's the thing. Like, we're in a different time now. We're in a time where people don't trust the system. Like, I'll tell you straight up, I ain't never going back to jail and I ain't never going to prison. That's a promise I'm making to all of you right now. Never. Never. It'll never happen. I promise you. I assure you. I ain't never going to have those problems again. You feel me? Like, I already know what I'm doing. I'm making all the right moves. You know what I mean? But I just ain't going, period. As a man. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let no corrupt government and corrupt system tell me what to do ever again. I refuse 100%. And that's what it's time for. It's time for the people to stand up. It's time for the people to stop putting up with nonsense. You know, I'm not here at your discretion and mercy. Like I said, you got people on here, they failed, so they in their feelings, they upset because I'm winning and they can't stand to see me progress. That's fine. There's better ways to go about it. You understand? You don't come over here to my chat room and start, you know, getting your crew of trolls to start typing things that don't exist. Again, what is the purpose of that? You have to have some respect. I mean, if we're going to talk reality, let's talk it. You know, I'm doing great. I'm doing well. And your focus shouldn't be on that. Your focus should be on yourself. You know, and that's it. That's the issue, and that's it. Doesn't get any farther than that. Other people's problems don't become mine, man. You know, your lack of faith is not my burden to carry. So, like I said, my job is to keep getting stronger like I'm doing. I continue to set world records. I'm at 113 in front of your face. This is all real and legit. I'm sitting here having a field day, putting on a clinic, doing what I do with this fitness stuff, with this strength stuff. I'm the strongest man who ever existed. I told you this. What did I do today? I did side reps today, but I did two that were what did I call them? They were from a higher level. So to do them like that is a big deal for me, bro. It's a huge deal. That's a major milestone for us. What did I call it? Raised, I call it. That's what it was. Raised side reps. Okay, so that was the goal I was trying to get to. That's why I kept training for it. So, I mean, I know you can see it. It looks like it. I'm getting stronger every day. And, you know, these folks, That's why they do that, because they're, having a conniption fit and throwing a hissy fit and a tantrum. Right? It doesn't make me feel anyway. Like I said, this is my business. So, I mean, it's just common sense. I'm going to stand up for myself and my business all day. So yeah, like I said, we ain't got time for all that, for folks like that. This is not the time nor the place, man. Things are too real. Everything is too serious. And there's no time and place for stuff like that, period. So like I said, if any of you out there felt some way, like I said, you could have been said it and told me. You know what I mean? It's too late now. There's nothing to talk about. Everybody had the opportunity to speak in front of me. I'm not playing some kind of game. You're not going to prove anything to me or do a thing. Go ahead and have a seat and watch me win. That's it. Like I said, them people is just jealous because I got a full-scale business and I'm making money in a time when nobody is. So-called women, they going broke, they losing their jobs, the system, they gave them all this so-called fake power. Like I told you, we watched you take advantage of the power the devil gave you. I said this word for word. And now y'all are going to want to pretend it never happened? Hell no. The betrayal of man was the most serious thing ever. The truth is that in this world, evil people get what they deserve. And so-called women, majority of you are no good. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. You're evil and you're selfish. It's okay for you when you get to go shopping, right? That's all y'all care about, but you don't care about people. You understand? You don't care about helping people who need help. The devil didn't give me any power. I'm glad he didn't. He gave you an illusion of independence, honey, an illusion of power. And I sat back as the Messiah and watched what you all did with it. Believe me, Judgment Day is coming. God's wrath is upon you. That's why these folks is losing it. You could do what you want in the chat. God is going to answer that. God is going to handle that. Believe that. God is going to respond. So that's common sense. You know what I mean? Nah, anybody who's worried about me, concerned about me, oh, God gonna handle you. God is gonna handle that all day. 100%. I'm gonna speak freely and say what it is. Anybody that's coming for me on anything, jelly, trying to stop my money, stop my survival, stop my livelihood, God is gonna handle you. I don't care who you is. 100%. God gonna handle you. Any of y'all. And that's all I'm saying. And that's all I've told him since day one. Every response I gave you was the truth. You remember when y'all would play them games and I'd always have the same response that I still do? Remember I'd tell you what's coming, what's going to happen? Hey, it's been happening. Has it not? See, I don't ever tell a lie. The things I said weren't anything but the truth, right? Yeah, you can't play like that, bro. You can't come for the Son of God and the Messiah and my livelihood and everything I built and then think, oh, God's just going to let it happen. Nah, God is coming for you. It's got to be even. It's that simple. God ain't going to play about me. You think God going to play about his son? Like I said, it's time to stand up to all these people as a people together, and we're going to win. We're going to win because all these cowards that sold up to the system, all of them, all these corrupt people, all these people are cowards. Keep standing up to them in the street. I see some of my homies out. I don't mean I don't have to know them, but some of my homies out here in these hoods and stuff up there in DC, homeboy was standing up to him. He had a blue bandana on, I believe. He was standing up to him. That's what you should do. Don't let them run you off these streets. Don't do it. That's the thing. We got to start caring. We got to care about one another. We're in this together. You understand? If I was up there, I would have stood right there with them and told them off and told them reality. You understand? No, you don't get to just arrest homeless. That's not how it works. We live in America. You're not going to start committing crimes and doing whatever you want. No, you're not. No, you're not. The American people will continue to stand up and we will continue to respond 100% every time. We are not afraid of you. We are not afraid of evil. We are not afraid of corruption. And you do not make the rules in my country. Now, you understand? You came over here. Y'all ain't even from here. You're going to scram and you're going to get out of our country. That's what you're going to do. 100%. You have no business operating here or being here. You understand? You will respect this soil. My ancestors did too much. Ain't nobody, no third party going to come into my country and then act like they running things. I don't care who you is. You know what I mean? It's like he said in that one movie, right? He said, "I'm from the bluff. I don't care where you from." Said, "I'm from the bluff. You don't come into the bluff out here in Kirkwood and talk about you running something. We from the hood and the ghetto for real, homie. You understand? We ain't putting up with nothing. I don't care who you is, who you are. Y'all don't run nothing. Y'all run your mouth all day. I see folks looking at me and they scared. Good, good. You know what I mean? Like I said, maybe you should be. Real talk. Yeah, these folks know what time it is, man. They know who running things. They know it's real. So, like I said, let people do what they do. There's some other readings today coming out about, I don't know, talking about all sorts of stuff, talking about the mafia and that gang, some gang leader that they're saying, you know, not to touch me, basically, that they have a order of protection over me or something. I mean, it could be real. The Joker videos are usually always real. Any kind of download is that comes to me. Stuff like that could be happening too. You never know. You know, I'd believe it because they see me get busy long enough, you know. So, I mean, that probably does make sense because I mean, we all have one common enemy, you know. I mean, so that's the thing. I mean, all the gangs have to come together under one umbrella. All these people, all these sets, all these people, all the real homies, all the real people have to come together. We have to get some unity here, and y'all need to stop hating on each other. That's the truth. You understand? Like, it's like with me, we already know who the top dog is. We're not here to try to stunt on you or shine over you. We gonna shine regardless. You don't ever have to put someone down to shine. That's what these folks don't get. All y'all know how to do is go back and forth. It's like on here, you don't like seeing me shine, but you're gonna keep seeing me shine. There's nothing you could do about it. Nothing. You understand? And acting like that and doing that stuff, like I said, I forgive everything because that's the way to be. When you go to the internet for your problems, man, there's nothing anybody can do about that. That's a cop out. That's a coward. And that's exactly what they are. You know what I mean? Do what you do. Nothing I can do about it. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't want to. You understand? I would like to keep being happy, and that's what I'm going to do, you know, because that's what you can't stand. These people are mad at my happiness. You understand? So, like I said, 113 world records pushing the bar literally. Bar for bar fitness, pushing the bar further and further. I mean, what can you say? That's gonna be one of our slogans right there. Pushing the bar further. I like that. I think we might use that. We're gonna definitely use that for something. Pushing the bar further. You know, we're setting the standard. Trendsetters. Trendsetters. That's what we are. I've been the trendsetter. So that's my thing. Like, while I set trends, the country is falling apart. The world is falling apart. And God is setting the stage for Batman to operate. That's what y'all don't get. The world, the world is I mean, it belongs to me. The world is my stage. Like, real talk, I'm not even joking. The world is my stage, man, and I'm about to take this whole thing over, homie. Watch. Y'all gonna see me in Chicago rolling around. Y'all gonna see me everywhere, and that's the thing. I'm not coming out to look cute or play. I'm coming out to get busy and change things. It don't matter who it is. They can't stand up to me. I'll defeat anybody in my way now. That's how strong I'm getting. God said, I'm gonna make you unstoppable. That's what he's doing. I can feel it. I can feel it. You notice how I'm getting better operating like that? Like, this is crazy. And it's because God gives me the strength and ability and capability. The reason you folks want to silence me because you know I'm saying the truth. That always comes, man. When you standing with God, you gonna get, you know what? I mean, you gonna have folks come for you. Now they may be cowardly and do it online, typing in a chat, but that's because they've tried everything else and nothing works. You see what I'm saying? That's because they ain't got the heart to face me. So that just tells me you're scared. Okay. Like I said, I'm like a shark and I can smell it in the water. I smell it all over you. I smell coward a mile away. Thank you for telling me that you're scared. All of you. Good. You should be. Like I said, I'm not losing anything. I'm winning. There's things that you type, they don't make any sense. They don't exist. It has nothing to do with me. I'm okay. You understand? Like I said, I've tried to have a coherent conversation. Y'all don't want to talk clearly and make sense. So, okay, no problem. This stuff doesn't bother me because I don't care. I have newsflash for you. Nobody cares. Nobody's ever cared. It's just odd. I mean, you're talking to yourself, you're not making sense. Like I said, it's because you all get online, have too much time on your hands. And like I said, you need to get a grip. Y'all can't get a grip. You don't seem to understand reality. Is this a kitty? Is that a cat? Meow, 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 meow. He was just looking in awe. But yeah, like I said, let these folks do what they do, man. You feel me? Real talk. Let them do what they do. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna keep on pushing forward. You understand? I'm getting stronger every day. Like I said, this is 18 gauge steel armor. I walk miles in it every day. Probably walk at least 10 miles a day plus, probably more. You know, probably 10 to 15 miles a day already just doing this. So I mean, I care less what people say. And then I get out there and I still run and stuff sometimes. You know, I'll be doing running too. So, or I run to get there. So we doing our thing, man. We gonna stay training. I got what I need today. Like I said, I'm just praying to God, man. Praying to God to help me, you know. Real talk. I need God. We all do, you know. So like I said, we're in some very hard times, man. You know, why not come together, man? Why not try to do it together, man? You know, you can see what the government is doing. They're implementing these policies, right, to separate us, to divide us, divide and conquer. That's Illuminati and Freemasonry slogan. I've been teaching you all this for years, man. So, at some point, you got to get smart. You got to realize reality and what's what, and it's just that simple. You feel me? Like I said, I'm the real Batman. There is no debate. These folks online, you need to go outside and come outside, man. You don't seem to get that the world is really, you know, falling apart in front of you. You know, we're in a very real time, man. This ain't the time for games and ain't nobody gonna play with you. It's just that simple, you know. So like I said, let folks do what they do. I could really care less. Again, none of that stuff matters to me. I'm the bigger, better man, and I'm gonna continue to walk away from that because that's the devil trying to distract me. Like he said, God told me, be still, angel, right? God is gonna handle it. Cool. And I put my trust and faith in God and know that he'll handle it. You feel me? Like I said, these folks can't deal with my intellect, my intelligence, my ambition, my perseverance, my drive. 113 world records, all tangible. Like I said, I just did 2 raised lifts today. So we're growing every day. They can't handle your growth. They can't stand progression. They can't stand to see you grow. They can't stand to see you be happy. They are what's wrong with the world. There's nothing human about you. You understand? And nah, like we're going to continue to bring it. And how I feel has been explained to a T. What it is and what it is with me has been explained to a T. So you can't front. Like I said, these folks never going to say anything in front of me. Never. You understand? I got y'all right where I want you, homie. You understand? All you doing is eating the cheese. You playing into my stuff. We playing my game now, buddy. Yeah, and guess what? At some point, all y'all people gonna have to come outside. Yep. And guess what? Batman is the game master. That's the thing. I'm sitting here baiting you now. I'm waiting for you to come out. All y'all gonna have to come out. All y'all. That's the time we getting in, bro. Everybody's losing their homes, losing their government check. I understand, man. We about to all be out here together, bro. I'm not. I'm gonna be good and gravy, but y'all gonna be out in the street. All y'all. All y'all gonna be out in the street, bro. So the same people who did that stuff, it's sad because I gotta let it go. I have to let it go and forgive because sadly, even those people are gonna need my help, and I'm gonna have to help them. You know what I mean? Like real talk. I'm gonna have to help them. Can't hold on to stuff, man. You gotta let go of stuff, bro. If people like that, they can't get over your success, they feel some way, they're jealous. Cool. All I'm saying is I'm gonna stand on business. This is my business. I don't have to explain nothing. I'm not playing your game, bro. I know who's in control. Me. That's the tactic they always use. They use their corrupt officials, and then they would put them on the computer to come over here and type, so they can make an excuse, and then they start talking to them. You see what I'm saying? Trying to cause me trouble and issues. Yeah, that ain't gonna work no more. So now you're going to have to go back to the drawing board and find something else to do. And I've been responding on here verbally. I'm going to keep talking. You talking to me. Why y'all need 8,000 people with you to face me online, bro? It's online, bro. Like, you could just talk and be normal. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to come over here. Like, that's the thing. Nah, it's the same thing. Like, if you in the street, if people approach you for no reason, like, what are you talking about? Like I said, I'm not that guy, man. I'm just not. No, I'm not. You understand? Y'all are used to people that want to argue and talk and this and that and be verbal, and you want to be on here to twist my words, and you want to act like I'm scared to talk or I owe anybody anything. I'll talk freely and do what I want, bro. Like I said, I'm not that guy, man. I've never been that guy. You understand? Nah, that's not who I am, bro. Like I said, I'm the guy that people run from. You know what I mean? Like I said, like, I'm a very quiet individual. I don't got to talk because all of my actions are speaking louder than words. I'm going to talk freely. I'm going to move freely. I'm going to live freely. If you talking, I'm going to respond. What do you mean? Like I said, I'm not talking hiding. So you don't get that advantage over me to talk while you hiding. And that's a disadvantage. And it makes you look like what y'all are. Like I said, all these people are corrupt and no good. I already stood up to all y'all and defeated all y'all. Stop that nonsense. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, my whole deal is when somebody is that triggered and pressed, okay, and it doesn't do anything for me, brother. I've shown you I'm a braveheart. I'm showing you I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not. I'm not afraid of nothing. You understand? So, like I said, what's up? I already won. I already won all that, man. Like I said, God is handling it. God has been handling all of them. He'll continue to handle them. You know, let them run their mouth. You understand? Well, they all hide behind their computers and phones. Unbelievable. Meanwhile, Batman is needed everywhere. Like I said, Christina and I are gonna have to rebuild Austin. It's that simple. We have to rebuild all this, and we'll have the money and the resources, and I'll come in on the street at a street level and get busy and fix everything, you know. So that's it. Let them do what they do, man. These folks on here, all they want to do is run and tell. You feel me? And we're not going to give them an excuse. That's my whole point. If you talking to me, it's whatever, bro. You gonna get responded to. You understand? So be ready. If you can't handle that, you ain't got no business talking to me or approaching me. You understand? Truth is, man, we don't do any talking. I'm the mob. So, like I said, folks can run their mouth all they want. I don't care because I'm a real gangster and I do what the hell I want when I want. Believe that. Like I said, I got it all. I got all the wealth, all the happiness. I got love with Christina, true love, all the love I can ask for. I'm happy, man. Stay mad. You feel me? Real talk. Stay mad and just understand one thing, man. You ain't proving no point. You ain't tricking me off my throne and you don't make me feel anything. And again, I told you off. That's what happened today. That's what happened every time. Remember when I addressed y'all directly and told you what time it is in reality and you backed down? Do you remember that? Do you remember when all these folks, people, right, said they didn't want it? We had these conversations online with these people doing these antics. They said they didn't want it. So I don't know what the point is of going online and trying to disguise like you're playing a game. You're not playing a game. You're very, very triggered and pressed. You back down. You feel inferior. You know that you're a coward. And I own you. You can type whatever you like and project because guess what? The fact is that I don't want to own you. I don't want no part of that. I don't care. Go your own direction. Those people can't get over it because they got nothing going for them. Hey, quit trying to live vicariously through me. Go get your own life. All of you, go find something to do, buddy. It's not my fault if y'all can't be happy and you need attention that bad. I will never talk to people like that, man. So, like I said, yeah, I told y'all what it is. I told you people approach me. I don't care if it's in the street, online. It's whatever, bro. Yeah, no, I told you everything gonna be responded to. Yeah, and it is with action. So there's your response. So what's up? You got back down again today. You lost again, and you'll lose every day because we're not in a back and forth. You just keep talking. People keep talking that ain't got nothing to do with me, my life, or anything I'm doing. Like, what's that? I ain't got nothing going on online, man. Like I told you, you need to speak with clarity. When you speak, you got to make sense. When a man tells you, hey, yo, I don't know what you want, I don't know who you are, how am I a part of something? I'm not. I have nothing to do with you. You got no business coming over here on my business. So what do you mean? Yeah, I stood 10 toes down today and I won like I'm going to every day. You can't plant seeds of doubt. Y'all don't scare me at all. Your little fake system don't scare me. Y'all are corrupt. You know good. All y'all are who sent these cowards to come type on here. Like I said, keep watching me get money. Can you see me now? Can you see me now? I'm in the free and clear, bro. I'm gonna stay free. I'm gonna always be free. I promise you. This internet stuff will never cause me a problem. You feel me? I get busy in the street. I run enough risk already with what I do. You feel me? I'm a boss, homie. Keep my name out your mouth. Oh, y'all. Like I said, we done addressed everybody. We backed everyone down. We got bigger issues to look at now. We making a change. So yeah, like I said, yes, we're over 116 bucks, man. I couldn't be more proud. You know what I mean? I understand that you feel some way about the fact that I'm proud of myself, but I'm gonna be proud of myself. Cause then after you try to talk down on it, you try to stop my money. That don't make sense. See, you're a walking contradiction. You got to make sense when you talk. Yeah, y'all is upset because I got that over $116 and that check ain't 116. I don't know why you talk like you can't hear. It's gonna be a lot more than that, buddy. All we do is make buku bucks and money over here. We stay getting paid. I know you can't stand seeing me get paid, but you ain't gonna do nothing about it. I'm telling you. So who's winning? I'm a macho thug and a gangster that get his money and I run the streets and I'm the mob. I do what I want to do. You feel me? So, like I said, y'all do what you do that coward stuff, sit there and type. It's pathetic. You feel me? Stay mad, little homie. We're going to keep on getting this money, man. I love it. I love it how angry you are at my success. All right. Like I said, we're going to keep winning. Stay mad. One.